Hi everyone, Happy New Year, Pyramid Intell. First of all, especially with this discussion, I would like to say that I am not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, I'm not licensed in any way, there are no letters after my name, so this is just my opinion. So if you go and you try anything that I ever suggest, it's not my fault because we're just having fun. This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so I want to talk about drugs. Let's start with alcohol. Alcohol is the legal drug. So everybody assumes that it's something different, it's unique, it doesn't hurt you, things like that. And while they realize if you take too much of it, it's not healthy, they still put it in a completely separate category from other drugs. Oh, I don't do drugs, I just drink alcohol. I've heard people say that so many times. Well, my friend, you're having a liquid drug there. Just in case you didn't know that, let's clarify. So, just because things are legal doesn't mean that they are good for you either. Coca-Cola is a perfect example of that. It's toxin in a can, and it's okay for children to have that. So really, what's the difference? You might as well give your children alcohol. But I digress. It also makes them act pretty similar, totally out of their mind. All right. Anyway. So alcohol is probably, hey, I'm not arguing that it isn't fun because I totally think it's fun. I love it myself. It's a great high, but it leaves you open to all sorts of problems. It rips apart your liver. It's actually the most deadly drug that you can withdraw from. More people die from alcohol detox, having seizures and everything, than any other drug. Any other drug. Research that because that's the truth. Little known truth. Amy Winehouse died from seizures due to alcohol withdrawal, not from all the crack that she smoked. It's kind of interesting, right? It's kind of ass backwards to everything that the establishment has educated us on. And I use the word educated very loosely. Alcohol causes your brain to malfunction. You actually get little holes. Tissue gets soft, destroys your liver quick. How many people that you know have died of their liver falling apart from drinking alcohol in their 40s? A lot of people. So it can be very dangerous, not to mention the spiritual thing, which is very often ignored. It's called spirits because it leaves you really susceptible to entities moving into your vessel, into your body. So anyone who has ever observed people having a complete transformation for the worse when they drink alcohol, as if they are possessed, yeah. So I do not recommend it. If you like alcohol, if you enjoy it, that's cool. There may be other options for you that would be preferable and more beneficial to you, body, mind, and spirit. Just a thought. So while we're talking about alcohol or any other drug for that matter, what I want to say is I'm not against drugs of any sort, and drugs are not bad. I'm not even against alcohol. I just wanted to give information regarding these things. Any situation, any mood or perspective that you're able to achieve from any drug can be duplicated without the drug simply by recreating that feeling with your own mind. So for this, drugs can be very, very useful. The problem is people enjoy the experience so much and they do not realize their own ability to recreate that situation that brings them back to that drug over and over and creates an addiction, when actually it should be used as a tool, as an experience for brain research and the possibilities of what you can do. For instance, if you have someone who doesn't know anything about a shamanic journey and they're like, what's a shamanic journey? Well, if they take ayahuasca or peyote or something and voila, that's a shamanic journey. But it's not necessary for you to take that drug in order to have a shamanic journey. That's what I'm talking about. So anyone who's been really depressed or bored and they go and they have a cocktail or two and then suddenly they're having a great time, that's the mood shifter, you know, from feeling kind of down and then suddenly being high. You know, it's a great feeling. But you can have the same experience by having an incredible joke. You laugh and laugh and laugh with your friend, and then suddenly, you know, your body releases all those hormones, and then you're just as high as you would have been if you had the cocktail. So it's like that. But at will, you can do it even without the stimulation of the joke, the stimulation of the drugs. You can shift yourself that through the belief that you can and through a little bit of practice. And that's pretty amazing. Some people will naturally, it's already incorporated into their being. You know, maybe they're born with that, or they're around other people that do that, and so it just becomes natural for them. But my point is that you can recreate whatever you want. It's not the drug or the outside stimulation that is causing your brain to create that. Your brain already has the capacity to create that. You know, there's a science behind this, which I haven't actually researched, so I'm not going to get into all that without researching it. Maybe I'll make a video about that, because it would be interesting. But regardless of the chicken or the egg, whichever came first, the fact is that if AI can learn, and we know that AI can learn, well, you're a biological intelligence, right? You have a computer brain. So whatever happens, a drug comes in, you have this experience, your brain has learned what this is, what it looks like, feels like, tastes like. So that means that it now knows what it's shooting for. It can recreate the same exact thing because it just learned that. So in theory, you should be able to recreate anything that you want at will. And that's pretty damn exciting. So think about that for the new year. What is it that you want to create? If you've already had that experience of being elated, happy, excited, on track, feeling confident, feeling successful, okay, once you've had that feeling, you can recreate it at any time, at will, every day, or once a week, or whenever it is you want to do it. That's pretty empowering, isn't it? So that's my thought for the new year. Choose your path, man. Choose your path. Don't let anything hold you back. Do not let your outside circumstances hold you back in any way, because there are people, places, and things that do not want to see you fly because they're grounded, because they're not realizing these truths. They can't get off of the ground. So at some point, you know, you can stay on the ground, you can let everyone hold you down, or you can choose to fly. And there is no right or wrong choice. It's up to you. It's your life, man. But I choose to do my thing. You know, I choose to do my thing. I would love for people to fly with me. But if they are unable or unwilling to get off the ground, and it's not that they're unable, they choose to see it in that way. I'm not going to waste my time trying to convince anyone else. You can say what you want about me. You can put out shit about me. I don't care. I don't care, because I fly no matter what. I fly no matter what. And you can too. Okay? Happy New Year. I love you very much. Bye.